1, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
What's going on? Mike the Truth Jackson back with another edition of Fighters Talk. Today I'm in, what is this? What studio are we in?
We're in the extra studio.
We're in the extra studio. Hey, we're here at ESPN Radio's, is it Gal Media owns it?
Yeah, Gal Media owns it, 97.5 FM, 47, The Blitz.
I remember when I was interning here. Those were the good old days.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah, you give me the address like I didn't know where the hell I was going.
I know, I'm stupid.
Anyways, today I'm joined by the Blitz's own Mr. AJ Hoffman, undefeated MMA fighter.
Yeah, good to see you, Mike.
It's always good to see you.
Always.
Always have a good time when we're around AJ Hoffman. You're getting ready for Cage Combat 19 this Friday, the Humble Civic Center. Has some little issues. You had a switch of opponent. Kind of, not really last minute, but kind of last minute.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
I don't really know. About 2 weeks out, the guy I was supposed to fight, Anthony Fitzgerald.
First of all, when's the last time you met a black person last name Fitzgerald?
That's Black Irish, bro.
Yeah. Almost like a black Spartan?
That's Black Irish, I guess so, maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't know Anthony, so I don't want to down talk on the dude. I just know that unless you're hurt, backing out of a fight is considered sort of it's considered frowned upon to back out of a fight without an injury. I don't know why he backed out. I don't know what changed his mind, but I was bummed out to say the least. But they got me a new opponent, so it's all good.
You're taking on Danny Bennett.
Danny Bennett is the guy's name. I don't know anything about him. Okay. I know as much about him as I did about Anthony, which is not a whole lot.
Well, they fought one another.
They fought one another. Fight lasted about 50 seconds, so there's not a lot of film to go off of. So it is what it is. It's a fight.
Now it seems like you're on the Floyd Mayweather fight plan. You fight about once a year.
If that, once a year, if that. Yeah.
Well, what's going on wildly in spurts like that?
I'm a busy man. I got a lot of stuff going on, so it gets down to I guess it's turned out about every year or so, every year and a half, I get that itch again, and just want to push myself to do something and get myself back into the proper shape that I should be in, and I just kind of make some time to focus on it and stay sharp, I guess.
Now your downtime, what's keeping you busy? Outside of work. Well, we know work, but what kind of work? What are you doing? Tell the people that want to know what AJ Hoffman does when he's not fighting.
I work here at the radio station. I do the afternoon show on 97.5, which is only 3 hours a day, but obviously there's preparation that goes into the show, and we travel a lot for the show, and and I've got 2 kids, and 2 kids. I got a 7-year-old and an almost 3-year-old, and that'll keep you busy if nothing else will. Yeah.
Any big events recently you've been?
We got back from the Super Bowl last month.
Okay.
And
how's your first man that pass at the end?
Well, you don't pass the ball there. And then we're headed out to. I'm going to the UFC fights the night after my fight in Dallas. And then I'm headed out. We've scheduled a trip to go see Pacquiao Mayweather.
Now, actually, leads me to 2 questions. First, today, speaking of UFC Dallas, Henry Cejudo mentioned that he's a bad matchup for TJ Dillashaw and Demetrius Johnson. What are your thoughts on that statement?
My thoughts are that TJ Dillashaw, he may have some concern. Demetrius Johnson weighs 125 pounds. I've never seen Henry Cejudo weigh 125 pounds, so I don't think that's going to be a worry.
You're right on that one. Next one, what's your take on the Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao fight? Finally made it happen, but
finally made it happen. It's probably about 5 years too late for me to be super pumped about it.
Can't deny you're still pumped.
No, I'm still glad to see. I like to see good fights. I'm not as into boxing as I am MMA, but there's a couple guys that I like to watch every time they fight, and Mayweather and Pacquiao are on that list, and for them to fight each other, even though it's, I think, later than it should have been to really know what they were at their best. I'm still pretty excited about it. It's gonna be a good fight. I don't think Pacquiao has much for him at this point, though.
Well, did you check out the boxing on NBC?
It's on my DVR. I haven't watched it yet. I heard there was one good fight and one bad fight, and
Yeah.
none of those guys are must-see TV for me. Like, there's certain guys, Gennady Golovkin, when he's on, I turn on the
Triple
TV
G.
every time. That's my favorite fighter, my favorite boxer. I like to watch Provodnikov, and oddly, I like to watch a lot of Russians because they're
Violence.
savage.
They're
Dudes
violent.
grew up fighting bears for a bowl of porridge. I like that.
As I said, we made back to your fight this Friday. You're now competing in light heavyweight instead of middleweight. What was the reason for jumping up a weight class?
It was just, as an amateur, like as someone who's not getting paid to fight, it was a lot of torture on my body to make 185 pounds. I walk around at like 250, and to get to 185 was it was a real struggle, and it hurt me a lot. And honestly, it made fight camps difficult because I was worried more about my weight than I was about my training.
Okay.
And I was using training more as a weight loss tool than as actual training. And that's not the way to get sharp. That's not the way to fight the way you want to fight. So I thought, if I'm not getting paid to do it, I might as well fight at 205. And I've been way bigger than both the guys that I've fought so far.
Right.
And I'll be bigger than most guys at 205 too. So it's not that much is going to change. I don't think. I should be stronger, hopefully.
Now I'm not worrying about the weight cut issues or weight loss issues during training. How do you feel you progress as a fighter?
This has been a weird fight camp for me because I moved, and I've been with Makako, a Gold Team, since I started training damn near. And it's hard it takes me about an hour and a half to get down to his gym now. So I've been going down there on Tuesdays and Thursdays and getting work with him, so I can stay with what I've always done. But I'm supplementing it a lot. I've been training at Woodlands MMA with Alex Morano, Jake Heffernan, Cody Williams, Ricky Tertius, those guys. And I feel like my grappling is advancing, just seeing new looks, and it's. I think Makako's the best coach in the city, but sometimes you want to see new looks, for sure. And it's made me feel a lot more confident. And the great thing about Alex is great at everything, and you could learn a lot from him.
Breaking arms with kicks, man.
Yeah, man, you can learn a lot from that guy. So, and it's convenient for me to get over there, and they welcome me in, and I've gotten some good work there. Unfortunately, I had been working with Jace Petrie in my other fight camps, and I haven't been able to work with him as much in this camp. But he's going to be cornering me and warm me up and things like that. And Jace knows me. I've known Jace for a long time, and Jace knows how I fight, and so he'll be there with me on Friday.
What about your striking? How's that? Everyone knows about the grappling side of you. What about the striking?
I feel comfortable. I feel confident. What's funny is everyone knows about my grappling. I've attempted 0 takedowns in 2 fights. I didn't attempt a single takedown. Well, that's not true. I caught a kick and threw down the guy in my last fight. But for the most part, I wanted to keep that fight on my feet, and I did for the most part. And my first fight, I didn't try a takedown. I waited for him to take me down. I have a reach advantage over just about everybody, and so I feel comfortable using that. I feel sharp with my jab, and I can keep the distance and then look to take down the fight if I need to, and if not, somebody's gonna have to come in at me.
Right.
And I feel like that's a good thing for me too.
There you go. Well, I'm definitely excited to see you finally back. I'm telling you, it's like waiting for a Mayweather fight.
That's that long.
It's that long.
And it's that exciting, let me tell you.
It is, because you don't know what you're going to get. You know for his grappling, but his striking has been the one to kind of put people on their backs and things like that. Before we get out of here, you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, man, I want to thank my sponsors. I know. I got a list of sponsors, the people that helped me get through this camp. Buffalo Bayou Brewing Company, who makes some of the best beers in town. If you haven't had any, you're missing out. I haven't had any in a while. That's Saturday. Fourth Year Interactive Marketing. Whitmeyer's Distillery, also making some good spirits for you guys out there. TexasMilitaryRelocation.com. He sponsored me for my last fight and is doing it again for any of you vets looking for a new place. Texas Veteran Sports Alliance. Dr. Kosla at Kidney Health Center. Formulation One Nutrition. Cody Williams, the MMA fighter Cody Williams, sells Thrive, and you need to get with him on this, especially if you're trying to lose weight and put in some work. That Thrive is a good thing. It works. Cody Williams, get with him on Facebook or Twitter about that. And a couple of my lovely cousins, Kelly Simon with Kelly Simon Properties, who's a great realtor here in town, and Stacy Chesser with Fox Reporting, who does court reporting. Get with those guys, and of course Mike the Truth.
Mike the Truth Photography.
Mike the Truth Photography.
We're stepping our games up, baby.
That's right. I want to thank Reagan McDaniel, who I don't know if he's an official manager anymore, but he still does my management work for me, even though our contract expired. He helped me get my shirts ready and things like that.
My contract's up too, but yeah, he
still helps it out. Fritz Fowler, who hooked me up with a bunch of gear for this fight. I appreciate it, Fritz.
I am Fritz Fowler, by the way.
Makako and Gold Team, everybody at Gold Team. I got two teammates fighting, Jonathan Bacon and Shaquem Richardson on the same card on Friday night.
Jonathan Bacon turned in his walkout music this time.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Well,
I'm going to give you mine as soon as this interview's over.
Okay, yeah, because today's the devil.
And then Alex Morano, Jake Heffern, and those guys at Gracie Baja, the Woodlands MMA, and Jace Petrie, and yeah, that's about. Oh, and Barry is funny. Barry Laminack, BarryIsFunny.com/AJ's-fight. If you want to get tickets or walkout shirts, you can get them there.
There you go.
That's it.
We out.